everybody, welcome back to the channel. Sorry for the darkness, just wanted to start out outside. Heck, there she is, the protector of the shrine, Ruby. Let's head on into the studio, the collection room. Hey Ruby, how you doing? Good girl. So guys, it's October 1st. I had to make sure I get this video out in time for October 1st. It's going to be an awesome month. I love October. Halloween's my favorite day of the year, which is, you know, as a coincidence, it's also my birthday on Halloween, which is awesome. Even though the older I get, the less I like having a birthday. You know how it is. Oh man, I have spent the last 2 days just rearranging stuff. Can't really tell so much on this side of the room, but I'll show you this side in a minute. We got a lot of different stuff. Ooh. Well, not different stuff, not new stuff. Just things that I haven't had in this room before, and just rearranging things, trying to make the shelves make a bit more sense for you guys to view. Now, so yeah, October. I've taken all my holiday in one big chunk this year, starting from the 1st of October until the 20th of November. So I got a long time off, and I really want to enjoy this month. There's a lot of cool stuff happening in October. We got Venom coming out really soon. I don't know if that's any good. But Tom Hardy usually doesn't, let people down when it comes to performance in film. So, and plus Venom's cool as hell. So I'm really curious to see the film. We've got Red Dead Redemption 2 coming out. We've got a car outside doing some weird noise. You hear that? God damn it! Screwing up my video. But yeah, Venom. We've got the new Halloween movie on October 19th. Can't wait to see that, obviously. Big Michael Myers fan. And we got Red Dead Redemption 2. That's on October 26th. That's going to be incredible. And what else? Stuff's getting released, I guess. The Justice League Hot Toys Ben Affleck Batman regular suit version should be out soon. I do intend to get that one. I'll do a nice big review for you. And yeah, lots of stuff happening in October. And basically, because I got all this time off work now, I'm going to be doing a lot of content for you guys. Sorry, videos have been a bit sparse over the past few weeks, but I've been working hard and just, trying to make that money. So yeah, back to the room. Now I've moved all the Christopher Nolan Batman stuff to these corner shelves above the desk. I just think, that just looks, and it makes so much sense. And plus the black velvet curtains match the black velvet custom capes. So that is a nice little touch. But I just think that looks incredible. I'm sure most of you guys will agree. And then you've even got the little Batman statue right up the top where he's perched on a gargoyle. That is lovely. So yeah, really like the way that looks. Over here we've got the shelf of figures that just don't belong anywhere. So they're all on this shelf of randoms. Deadpool's looking at you like, really? You're going to put me here with the nobodies? It's not that you're nobody, Deadpool. It's just that I don't have enough Marvel characters for you to really have a shelf. We'll come to this in a minute, but I got Deadpool and Spider-Man Marvel-wise. That's it. I love Marvel. I don't know, there's too many figures. You get one Thor and then another film comes out and then you want that one instead, and Captain America, there's so many different suits and stuff. Iron Man, forget about it. You're never gonna, unless you got a hell of money. I don't know how you keep up with that particular line and stuff. I know DC changes costumes all the time too. But anyway, there's Tyler Durden. Those are actually taxi driver glasses that he's wearing, but I like the way they look on him. So yeah, there's my repainted Deadpool 1, in case you're mistaking it for part 2 because of the colour of the suit. The colour of the shin guard is a bit of a giveaway. Yeah, there he is. So Spider-Man's there, Tomb Raider's there. Yeah, you got the Beast, looking incredible. Absolutely, look at that, man. God. That angle right there, look at the way he's looking, like got the head tilted down looking up. That's why he called the Beast, that's what he is. Beautiful velvet cape on him, look at that. And then you've got the Dark Knight Rises one. Love having it. I think it looks cool as hell. Just that suit to me just doesn't compare at all to this. Look at that. What's intimidating? He just looks cool. It's like, yeah, if you leaped down off a rooftop and landed in front of you in an alleyway, you wouldn't be really scared. You'd be like, wow, where'd you get that outfit? If that landed in front of you in a dark alleyway, you would crap yourself because it looks like a demon. Look at that thing. Anyway, I'm sure I've said that before, just repeating myself. There is the Ultimate 1/4 scale Batman figure, comprised of different parts of other 1/4 scale Batmans, like the NECA version, the Hot Toys version, and maybe something by Entebbe on there. I think, no, at the moment he's just Hot Toys and NECA. And you got the First Night Out up here. That's really cool. He looks sweet. Very, very nice. And let's just get a look from this angle. So you got the DC wall. That's all DC stuff over there. And what I've been doing for the last 2 days is trying to make these two shelves make more sense. So what I've got is horror all along the bottom shelf, and then you've got your sci-fi at the top with your Predator, Alien, Robocop and Terminator. I don't mind having Robocop in the middle there because Robocop and Terminator have a history together in the form of video games and comics. And I found this old VHS animated Robocop program. Got that in 1990. And nothing special going on with the pose here, but just serves its purpose. Looks very cool. I love the Robocop figure by Hot Toys, absolutely amazing. Still don't know to this day why I haven't got the Battle Damage version or Murphy in his cop uniform. Just don't really have the space, but they're all incredible. All the Robocop stuff by Hot Toys. I know the Ed 209 seems to have an issue, you know, with the rubber section on the top sort of rotting away or whatever. Not everyone has it, I guess, but I've seen enough pictures to ward me off, you know. Nothing's changed there, same pose. And why would you change that? Same pose for the MMS 117 T2 Arnie. Still a hell of a piece. I mean, just look at that. That is beautiful. Absolutely love that one. And now the 1/4 scale endoskeleton from the original, well, this is from Terminator, the original film. It's the 1/4 scale Hot Toys figure. Lots of this is die-cast metal, and it just looks insane. Now, you know, if you're familiar with the channel, you know I've done a little trick to the eyes to make it look like they're on all the time. That's just a little bit of blue tack with some bright red paint, because I don't like the way it looks when the eyes are off. It just looks, you know, it just doesn't look alive. But that is an insane figure. One of the absolute prides of the collection right there. I don't know how hard it is to come by one of these days. Maybe it's not so bad, but I'm sure the price is up there. And that is iconic. That's one of those ones when you see people making jokes about how we collect dolls. Just, you know, show them that and say, does that look like a doll to you? Look at that. That is art. That's film history right there. Like, I don't know how you could call anything on this particular shelf a doll. Look. Behold the Alien display. See, Ripley's never been in this room because I'm not very keen on the way her box looks. It could be taken wrong depending on what country you're in. But yeah, I've never had Ripley or the big chap in this room, just basically down to the box display kind of look of things. The boxes are very different from any other box on the shelf and they don't really fit in, but I've tried my best to make it its own thing in the center of the shelf. Just my little aliens tribute, mostly alien. So you got the Hot Toys big chap stalking Ripley from behind. That is a fantastic piece. I was hoping they were going to drop that, you know, 2.0 version. Maybe they still will do it. I hope so. It does need a bit of an update. I mean, I've had to spray mine with clear acrylic spray to kind of seal the rubber and stop it from, you know, deteriorating over time. It was starting to feel a little bit ropey. So, I mean, I've done what I've done to him to make him just last. Can't really pose him much anymore, but that's fine. Move his arms, move his waist around a little bit, obviously turn his head here and there, bend his tail. You can still do all that stuff. I just wouldn't go crazy bending the knees or anything like that. He's the big chap, he's got to look tall. But yeah, hopefully Hot Toys will do another one of these. Definitely needs to be done. And obviously Ripley, fantastic figure. I'm just using some of the NECA eggs just to hide the annoying corners that lift up like that on the base. So I know they're not in the right scale, but I just use them to hide the ugly stuff. But yeah, there you go. Love the way that looks. And this pose here for the 18-inch, well, I think he's bigger than that. It's the latest Big Chap by NECA in 1/4 scale, and that just kind of makes me think some kind of, you know, esophagus, kind of mummified, like, I don't know, like it's about to be mummified. It's just the way his arms are. It's purely a balance thing because he doesn't stand too well. He's a little bit all over the place. I'm trying to figure out what to do, but from this angle that looks insane. So it is awesome. I love the detail on the teeth on this and the mouth. Amazing, amazing figure. And then the Kotobukiya, most accurate alien I've ever seen. You know, it's not the biggest, but it certainly is the most dead-on accurate. It's insane, even down to the wrinkles in the suit from where he's wearing it. You can see in the angle there at the front, like right there, where they've got the wrinkles, as if it really is a suit that he's wearing. They went that far, not just to make it look like an accurate big chap, but make it look like an accurate depiction of someone wearing the suit. So that's as good as it gets right there. Hot Toys, I mean, if you do, again, you know, if you make this thing again, you've got to get this as a reference, a point of reference for your paint scheme. Absolutely insane. Anyway, backing on up. Then there's the Alien Warrior. First time in the room. Again, due to the awkward size of the box, but I'm trying to make it work. That's a great figure. I mean, so, you know, if you watch Hodge Twins, you know that Keith doesn't like it when Kevin starts smacking his lips in the background. Says like you, so I can relate to that because that's what Ruby's doing right now. Stop smacking your damn lips. Love you. Your little tail twitch. Yeah. My little baby, just huge, my little baby. Ooh. Your little muffin. Your little muffin. Alright, and then we have the Predator section, which I really do like this. And now there will be things, there used to be stuff up here, comic books that were framed, and that will come back. Just need to change the way that I'm doing it. So there will be nice stuff up here one day, hopefully soon. A bit plain at the moment, but it's all going to get fixed. But there is the 1/4 scale masked version. He's awesome. I actually repainted, or did a fair bit of repainting on this from head to toe. So he looks very nice. There's the City Hunter Predator 2. Never really changed this pose much because I just, you know, why would you? It's friggin' sick. He looks like an absolute warrior. The spear extended. Dreadlocks positioned nicely. Skull and spine hanging from his back. That is just an awesome piece. And the Elder, showing his authority. Obey! There he is. Look at that. Looking sweet. And the unmasked open mouth version, which is also incredible. Which I haven't done any repainting to this. I might have added some gloss varnish to him in places to make him look a bit more wet, but he already looked pretty wet to begin with. But I'm pretty sure I did that. I went through a phase, you see, making everything look wet. So there is the shelf of sci-fi stuff. Predator, Aliens, Alien, RoboCop, Terminator, and more Terminator. So that is a pretty sweet shelf now the whole way along. Very, very cool. So how long it will remain looking like this, I'm not sure, but certainly happy with it for now. Now let's move on to horror. I'm not even sure what this video is meant to be. It was supposed to be just a video where I kind of show you around the room, just to let you see what I've changed and tell you what's coming up this month. But it's turning into a full-on room tour here. But anyway, might as well show you. I can tell you about some stuff that's coming up while we look. Look at the head tilt on the Perfect 78 there. Daniela's Customs coveralls. God, I wish I could tell you more about these. Let's just say I'm one of the lucky ones out there. But this is my 2018 Michael Myers that I've been working on. Pretty much done with him now. Very proud of that one there. I mean, I'm no custom figure maker. I mean, I do customize a fair bit of my stuff and modify things, but I don't make head sculpts from scratch or anything. That's the original Sideshow Collectibles Michael Myers head sculpt that I rehaid and resculpted and painted many times over the years. And yeah, that's Michael Myers from the new movie. I need to get some coveralls from David Tucker. That'll be more accurate, but I dyed the Free Zero Myers coveralls just to make them more dark navy blue, weathered them up, gave them a hammer because of trailer 2. which, you know, looks like an awesome scene where it's just tracking him from behind. But yeah, got the Blackest Eyes version 2 head sculpt there, but one's customs. But there's going to be a lot of, I won't show you too much now, I guess, because there's going to be a lot of Michael Myers stuff over the next 30 days. And, yeah, it's going to be a Halloween fest. Might even do a review on the film when I see it. I don't often do any movie reviews, but I got to talk about Halloween when I see that and share my thoughts with you guys and the Michael Myers collecting community. A big love for all y'all. Anyway, there's one of the latest editions, even though it's a very old piece. Just had to get it so I could at least display one of them with the that orange mask with the hair showing. Always makes me think of Adam Jones from Tool. I don't know why. But yeah, I'll talk about more of these later. But there is a lot of cool Michael Myers stuff on the way on the channel. I've got various head sculpts in the works with commission-based stuff with customizers out there. I've got the Kane Productions 78 Myers head, half paid for, just waiting for that to get done, and hopefully that'll make it here in time for Halloween itself. I've got some guy out there doing me a proper 2018 Myers head sculpt, and yeah, I'm hoping that's going to be awesome. And yeah, paid for half of that already, just got to pay the other half once it's done. And that's coming to the channel. Still waiting for that Silent Surfer / Mad Bug Myers head. So hopefully that makes it here by this Halloween, and I'll show you that. And what else? Oh, big Myers stuff. There's a 1/4 scale Michael Myers coming to me pretty soon. Just been gathering parts and getting all the bits together. Tanila's Customs 1/4 scale 78 coveralls. One's Customs head sculpt for the 1/4 scale 78 Myers. That's on its way now. I've also got the Cool Models 1/4 scale posable body on the way to use for it. The only thing I'm not going to have is 1/4 scale boots, which are an absolute nightmare to try and find on eBay at least. But anyway, enough about Myers for now. We'll come back to that. Basically, there's a lot of Michael Myers stuff coming up on the channel over the next month, so you can look forward to that. Also, I have to review this H1 Rob Zombie head sculpt, which I haven't done yet. But all in all, I think I'm going to have, once the 1/4 scale 78 One's Customs head gets here, I'll have 6 One's Customs heads in my collection. And there was a time where I didn't think I'd ever even have one. So it is possible, guys. I mean, you just got to give it some time, keep an eye on eBay, look out for the good deals. And yeah, what else? Freddy, Jason, little Freddy Jason section here. Like the way that looks, that's pretty sweet. The 1/4 scale Part 2 Freddy in the center there looks incredible. Look at that head sculpt, man, that's insane. Look at that. NECA absolutely kill it. Like 95% of the time, even their not so great head sculpts are still pretty damn good. I mean, I don't mean to kiss their butt, but I love the company, man. They do some awesome stuff. Speaking of NECA, I think this was NECA. This is obviously Frank the Bunny from Donnie Darko. I think it is NECA. It's just been a while, man. Nick got me this as a gift. Yeah, there it is, NECA 2006. Or was it 2005? There's 2005 and 2006. Either one. It is a bit chilly, by the way, so yeah. But yeah, Nick, if you're watching, rocking Frank the Bunny on the horror shelf, had to be done. He looks awesome as well. I think he's going for quite good money these days. And the Cool Models Werewolf. One of my favourite pieces in the collection. Always wanted a good 1/6 scale werewolf figure, and Cool Models brought the thunder and the lightning. This thing is just what I was hoping for. Kind of resembles the werewolf from the film Bad Moon, which well worth checking out if you're a werewolf fan. You ain't seen it. Yeah, Vampirella. Ah, look at that pose, man. I didn't want her to intrude too much on the vibe that this one was putting out because of the spread arms and the cape. She's very dominating. And yeah, so I went for a subtle leaning up against the box. Look at that, man. Huh? What? I don't know. Told you. I told you. Look at that. There it is. Right there. Alright, so, Chucky. Yeah. Look at that. Look at the eyes, man. So alive. So evil. You can almost hear the music playing in your head. And then the retro cloth NECA figure that I've customized pretty heavily. I'm on a Chucky Child's Play 2 base. Was it Joe Turner? The decal. Oh, and here we got my totally customed up. This is a Friday the 13th Part 2 Jason figure. with the Tennille's Customs dungarees, shirt, everything, man. Absolutely, the sack, the rope, all of it. And the pickaxe. That's done by Dave, Tennille's husband. Look at that. Amazing. Not many of them in the world. That's a custom piece. Yep. That's my weathered Sideshow Jason Part 3? It's Part 3. Even though the colour of his clothes isn't accurate to Part 3, but yeah. I'm sure they had their reasons for screwing it up. So that's the sci-fi shelf and the horror shelf. Pretty happy with that. Nice bit of distance between everything. Nothing's really, invading anything else's space. These things, each individual thing's an awesome little work of art and does need its own little bit of space to be appreciated. If I had my way, there'd be a lot more space between everything, but you gotta make it work. I think I have. Look at that. Nice. Oh, Judge Dredd. He's lurking down here behind Buzz. He's just hanging out. Put his box up in the loft for storage. I'm sure I'll bust that out again soon. Here's Glenn Page's Halloween diorama. Gonna be working with that real soon. Here's the Chucky one and the Freddy one. And gonna be doing some photography with them over October. Gonna come in real handy. Let's have a look at the DC shelf. Now this is interesting because I just wanted the light to catch all of the Joker's eyes, and so it does look a bit weird because they're all kind of looking up at the ceiling like, what's that? So think of it what you will. But yeah, DX11 Joker, still one of the most amazing figures out there. And that is not his box. That is an old Joker box that just works better on the shelf because the box he comes with is too damn big and not interesting enough to look at. So that's what I done did as the Mark Hamill Joker. Looking up to the sky with a glint in his eye. Looking sweet. Oh, and of course the damn it, what's his name? Jake Gyllenhaal. That's he played the Joker in that one. And love him or hate him, you got your Jared Leto Joker, which is just a sick looking figure, man. One of the most real, alive looking pieces in the collection. Plus I love that coat. Pretty damn sweet. And the crazy tuxedo version. Look at that. Look at the life in those eyes. He looks insane. Yep. There's your Jokers. Then we come to Harley Quinn. Why is Harley Quinn's head on a stick? That is interesting. I'll tell you why. It's because the body for the Dancer version had a slight little problem and I sent it back to get replaced. Then unfortunately it came back. My replacement came back a couple of days ago, and the dress, the strap that goes over her shoulder, the little gold chain that connects to the dress itself, took it out of the bubble wrap it was in, and that chain just came right off. And if you get the figure, you'll know if that comes off, it ain't going back on again, ever. So I had to send it back a second time to get the dress fixed or replaced, more than likely. So yeah, that's frustrating. It's it's gone back twice now, but that's not the first time I've been through something like that. Basically, the leg on my Harley Quinn, right here, there was like a tiny chip that had been, I don't know, like somewhere in the factory, I guess, like a part that had just chipped away. Didn't really bother me, but I don't know. I thought to myself, well, I better do it before the warranty runs out or whatever. The return period at Hot Toys Secret Base in Hong Kong. You get a certain amount of time, obviously, to return it and get a replacement if there's anything wrong. So I thought, well, get it done. Yeah. So I mean, I kept the head sculpt and all the accessories. Just sent back the body and the dress, and yeah, once I get that back again, we'll have 3 Harley Quinns here. I'm sure if you're familiar with the channel, you've seen enough Harley Quinn for 1 year, so let's head over here to Wonder Woman. Look at that! BVS version, say what you will, but you can't deny that it looks good. Look at the face, it even looks like Gal Gadot from this angle. Even me, I've said myself, it looks more like the lady from Ash vs Evil Dead, one of Ash's sidekicks. But right now, the way I got the hair with the gel in it, that looks damn good. Look at that. Damn. Love the colour of the BVS suit, way more vibrant. Just jumps out at you. Beautiful photography. Look at that. turn the torch on the camera just to get a bit of extra light for you guys, but there is the Themyscira training version of Wonder Woman. That is one hell of a piece. That's one of those just knocked it out of the park figures. There's a few of them in the collection, just you can't deny it. They killed it. Absolutely head to toe killed it. Well, maybe not to toe, because their feet are a little bit blocky looking, but can't really complain, to be honest. It is a very, very good figure. But yeah, let's have a look with the actual light in her eyes this time. There she is. There. Look at the vibrancy, man. Seriously? You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, it's nice. It's real nice. But yeah, figures that are just knocked out of the park. I think the MMS 117 here, that's one of them. That's one of the figures that just, you know, everything was good, as far as I'm concerned anyway. Robocop, he's another one. Absolutely knocked that one out of the park. Yeah, I mean, I can't say it about the Predator 2 as much as I'd like to, but the actual Predator face under that mask is not accurate. So that's why I always rock him with the mask. But I guess you could say it about the Elder, but to be honest, as amazing as this figure is, it really, really is. It's one of the most amazing Predator figures they've done. I do have a feeling he's just a little bit chunkified. I mean, I can see it. I've seen Predator 2 in my, I've seen it so many times. I was like 10 or 11 when it came out, and I was straight onto that film and watched it many times as a kid. I just remember because it is the original Predator's suit, or at least the mask, that they just modified to look like an older Predator. He might be a little bit bigger than he should be, figure-wise. But it's still an amazing figure. Anyway, Ripley kind of knocked that one out of the park as well. You could debate about whether the hair should be rooted or not, but I've got no complaints with Ripley. It just looks so alive and so much like Sigourney Weaver. And now that the torch is on the camera, you can really see the shiny glisten on the big chap here. Makes him look very real. That is awesome. Very cool little display there. Let's get a look at this with the torch on. Look at the paintwork on that. Look at that. Look at that. That is insane. Look at the shoulder. Look at that. That is mad. The paintwork on this thing. Look at the size of it. It's only little. Oi. Right, so, oh, and then we have a Catwoman shelf. I love me some Catwoman. And, yeah, look at that pose. Cracking the whip. Back off. That's what she's saying. We are now in my bedroom, and I was trying my best not to have any figures in the bedroom anymore, because it just wasn't digging it anymore. But anyway, I have no room left in the collection room, so I had to put some stuff in the bedroom again, just temporarily, until I figure something out. So, what do we have here? And I don't know why the camera is making it look like the lights are pink. They're not. They're, in the room when I'm looking at them, that's just like white LEDs, but the camera is making it look pink. But anyway, it looks kind of nice anyway. You got Superman and Hitman and Gizmo and a little Metal Gear Solid figure on the top. That's a pretty sick pose for the BVS version of Superman right there. It really looks like he's hovering. Yeah, that's a custom cape right there, I believe. I always get afraid to say I have so many damn capes from Unreal Customs and Jackson XU. I think that's the Jackson one. Beautiful cape. Pretty sure that's Jackson one. Hope someone can correct me if I'm wrong there, but there's Hitman, Christopher Reeve, Superman, and then Taxi Driver figures. Looking pretty cool. I had to display all those accessories with the Pop Toys, butterfly, female, warrior, samurai. Absolutely awesome figure right there. Comes with some amazing stuff. And the little Gizmo. I forget who made that. And above me, I'm lying on the bed right now. So, you got some stuff here as well. The Sam Raimi Spider-Man 3. The NECA Power Loader, Ripley, Alien Queen, Bishop, Vasquez. Got plenty more of that stuff. I just don't know where to display it at the moment. And obviously don't know what I'm doing with this shelf at the moment. Nothing makes sense. There's, what was her name? Feora from Man of Steel. That's the Play Arts Kai one. There's Brandon Lee, The Crow by Hot Toys. Oh man, what a sick piece. And Tyler Durden's Shower, randomly. And up here we just got some more stuff. Maleficent, Metal Gear Solid. Little Ripley by NECA. Another little Chucky NECA down there. Another Snake from Metal Gear. A boxed Dog Soldiers Werewolf from Sota Toys. Got to keep that baby sealed because they are starting to get really expensive now. It's my favorite horror movie of all time, Dog Soldiers. Go ahead and you check that out if you haven't done already. But yeah, that pose for Superman is working. It's working good. And over here, we've got the 4K Ultra HD version of Batman Begins that arrived today. Had to be done. Even though I've got like 5 versions of this film now. It's like my favorite movie ever, Batman Begins. Screw it. It's the one. And here, we have an Endo skull. Because he's just in here. And that's what it looks like. It's very nice. Sideshow Collectibles, made from the molds in T2. As good as it gets right there. It's chrome. It's legit. Forget about it. Okay, we'll have a quick look at the Batman figures, but first, before I forget, I am expecting the Trick or Treat Studios 2018 Michael Myers mask to arrive any day. And there is a video on YouTube of a guy who's done a little tutorial on how to repaint it, and I do intend to do that. I've bought the paints, the latex, you know, liquid kind of paint that you need to use. So I'm really looking forward to that, and I'll film that for you guys so you can see me repainting the Trick or Treat Studios 2018 Michael Myers mask. That should be fun. And I will be doing a video wearing the mask and some coveralls just so you can see how it looks. I was thinking about getting a friend of mine who I think would be a little bit of a better fit, because apparently the Trick or Treat Studios mask is really small. I don't think it's going to fit my head. This is a NAG 78 Nightmare mask. One of the very, very best you can get. There are some incredible custom masks out there though, but this is, you know, I thought about it long and hard and went for this in the end. This was, just couldn't deny it. It's like they went back in time and just pulled it from the set. Absolutely amazing. But yeah, even this, I'm not sure what inch this is, but even this is quite tight on me. And you need there to be some space. See how you can get a bit of space in there between the actual mannequin head and the mask? You need that so that you can get the shadow to fall over your eyes and create kind of a black hole look. So when I wear this, my eyes are pretty much right up against the holes and it's very hard to hide them. There are ways you can kind of get some thin black material and just kind of maybe fashion some kind of eye cover and wear the mask on top, so I might try that. I haven't worn the Big Mac coveralls before. Last time I did a video wearing the mask last year, or earlier this year, I forget. It's a while ago anyway. I think it was this year. But yeah, I just wore some cheap blue coveralls, so I might actually go the full, even though I really don't want to have to take these coveralls off and put them on again, because I did a video on that and you can see how hard it was. It's actually quite funny. So later on during this month I'm going to be donning the mask once more, but this time with the movie accurate coveralls, and we'll see how that turns out. And then I'll do another video wearing the 2018 Trick or Treat Studios mask as well. So plenty of Michael Myers stuff on the way. So Batman wise, nothing really has changed here. Same pose, same pose, same pose as before. That's the same as before. That's the same as before. This is always worth looking at again. Again, thanks to Derek out there in America. Incredible gift. Look at that. Basically, he sent along the Hot Toys Batman Begins here, and then I resprayed the cowl, glued the cape clips to the cowl, used a Takara Batman Begins cape, Takara gauntlets, Medicom boots, and it just turned out incredible. Absolutely love that. Look at him. That is awesome. Yep, that's the same as before. Did just change the pose on the demon Batman from Batman Begins. Changed that today. But I'm looking a bit more demon-y, a bit more creepy. Look at him creeping through the fog. Creeping through the mist. Creeping while you sleeping. And Ben Affleck Batman. No need to mess with that. Unreal Customs cape. And nothing's changed here. Same as before. Go ahead and check that out. All these figures have their own videos already on the channel, so if you're intrigued, then just dig deep and you'll find what you're looking for. Alright, that's about it. This is probably going to be quite a long video. I've got to make sure I edit this and get it up on the channel before it's the 2nd of October, because this is meant to be for the 1st of October, so leaving it a little bit late. But just to let you know, guys, plenty of stuff coming up on the channel this month. The live streams are coming back. Haven't decided what day I'm going to do them on, so might just surprise you guys and jump up randomly one night and see who turns up, and then we'll make them a bit more structured and stuff. But I have to do that kind of thing when it feels right. I can't force myself to do live streams, because if I'm not in the mood, I'm just not in the mood. You all know how it is. Sometimes you just don't feel like getting in front of a camera and speaking to God knows how many people. It's just, you got to be in the mood to do it. And yeah, as soon as I am, we'll get that rolling. So yeah, plenty of content coming your way. I hope you guys are having a good start to your October, nice and spooky. I wish people in England celebrated Halloween the way the guys in America do. They really go for it. I wish it was like that over here, but I don't know, like maybe 1 or 2 out of every 10 houses have a jack-o'-lantern in the window in this country, or at least where I live anyway. So I'm going to make it look very Halloween-y. Oh, I am going to put that in the window for October. Not in this room, because there's bushes in the way. There's another room on that end of the house, and I'm going to put, there's nothing in the way, and people who will walk past, they're going to see Michael Myers just standing in the window. I'm going to film it and everything. I'll show you what that's like. It's going to be insane. So I'm really looking forward to that. I'm probably forgetting to tell you some other important stuff. There are various things coming to the channel soon. I think I've remembered most of them, but there is a lot of Michael Myers stuff coming. And some other bits and pieces from other things, Batman, and all kinds of bits and pieces on the way soon. Quite a bit of NECA stuff that I've actually had on pre-order, waiting for it to get released as well. So can't get away from that head tilt. Look at that. Look at the coveralls. That's Tanila's Customs right there. Little One's Customs head sculpt, forget about it. And a Fergo knife. Look at that thing. That is legit. Alright, that's it. Me and Ruby are out of here for now, but thank you to all of you guys who helped me out, people like Glenn Page and so many people. There's too many people to name, but I'll just say Glenn Page most recently because of these awesome little dioramas that I've been getting from him. And we're going to be working together soon to do some 1/6 scale dioramas, Batman related stuff like alleyways in Gotham City, kind of dingy alleyways with trash cans and dumpsters and cans and rubbish everywhere, so I can do photography. It's going to be sick. Alright, hope you're having a good one, guys. Thanks for sticking with me. Plenty of stuff on the way. Make sure you hit the bell icon so you don't miss anything. And make sure you follow me on Instagram, because a lot of stuff goes up on there too. See you real soon. Bye-bye.